everyone, it's Bebop307 here, and welcome back to Niche and the Zodiac Tribes. I am here with the Rabbit Tribe today, and wow, we actually have quite an interesting bunch of nichelings, and it looks like the Spit Snout, or the Derp Snout, is currently one of our most dominant snoots, and it's actually really cute. I don't know, I like it, but I do like variety as well, so I hope we get a few more nichelings with the big nose, because it is a very cute snout, and I like to keep the balance. I like having a lot of difference among our nichelings because it's just very nice, you know? It's like real life that way. You know, how everybody's so different and yet similar at the same time. It's interesting. But there are a couple things that I want to talk about, and that is, we had this lovely little lady who unfortunately is sick, and we named her Poisonberry because her eyes are almost the same color as the poisonberry leaves. That and an almost, I don't know, ironic twist, maybe? Since her life is so short, Reese believes that it's almost poison. It's almost as if her life is poisoned from the get-go because of how sick she is. Something like that. There's another little meaning there. But Lemon Drop loves her with all his heart, and he is so relieved that he finally, just before he was going to pass away, had his own little girl, his own legacy. And it hurts his heart that he never found his one true love, but at the very least, Reese was very kind and bore him a lovely daughter just so he could have his family. And someone was saying that, yes, okay, I do know that Raspberry was more compatible, but the reason why I didn't breed them, even though I knew this, is because they are still related, and there was someone else in the tribe I could breed him with that he wasn't related to, and this wasn't for a like healthy tribe or anything like that. This was just so he could have a child, and if that was all he wanted, and since he spent so long looking for someone else, I don't think he would have like taken his sister, which that's who Raspberry is. I don't think he would have taken her as his mate. And so Reese offered herself so she could be kind of almost repay the really kind tribe and give the leaders, or the current leaders, really the current leader is Fexinara, and we'll talk about that in a second. But she just wanted to kind of repay him and give him a child so that he had his legacy. So that's why I didn't breed Raspberry with him, because they are brother and sister, and if I can avoid it, especially if it's just for story and it's not for getting a specific gene or something like that, or trying to get rid of something, then I would prefer avoiding it if possible. Of course, niche makes it hard sometimes, and sometimes you have to breed brother and sister, but if I can make it as distant as possible, then that's nice, and I will do it. But I guess that there is a glitch still where if we sit them on the ports, then they won't get sick. So I'm probably going to go ahead and have our tribe spread out this way. And Fexinara, it's going to be hard convincing her older sister, Wandflower, to move because she loves these smelly trees. But I don't think it'll be as hard to convince Jacques, because although he does love picking the fruit with his beloved mate, he's not quite as obsessed with it as she is. So I believe that once their little family started, we probably will start moving this way and kind of settling down over here. And I did want to mention something pretty interesting. Well, something I think is pretty interesting. And that is, somebody suggested a name for our wonderful whale friend, and I really like it. So, Whale Island, we're going to name the whale Bob. His name is Bob. Look at that eye. Look at that eye. He blinked at us. Oh, such a big green eye. You're so pretty. Who's a good whale? Who's a good whale? You're a good whale. Yes, you are. He's a good whale. A very good whale. But, so Whale Island is now named Bob, just so you guys know. I thought that was very, very important. But anyway, and not only that, but Fexinara officially took the role as leader, and she is absolutely frustrated with her brother. But at least he finally settled down and accepted that running around like a crazy, desperate lunatic wasn't going to solve anything. Because she was the one who almost like forcibly dragged him back to the rest of the clan because there was a big dark patch going over here and there were a lot of youngins, and even though they're grown up now, there were a lot of younger nichelings and she was getting quite frustrated with her brother. But okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to send Fexinara over here to go after this bunny. And she's going to collect up the meat, and I think Shrino is really excited to meet her because he is our peppy young golden colored nicheling, and he is really happy to meet this very beautiful Fexinara, who I believe is the only one in the entire tribe with antlers, so I think he would find that very unique and exciting. So he's probably going to go help and maybe help clear away some of this grass. I think he'd come over here though and try to pick some of the berries, help us see better. And I am going to let's just, with Lemon Drop's last turn, we're gonna go ahead and collect up everything here. And we're just using this as a chance to kind of get the peacock tail calling and calling. You know what would be really sad is if we actually had a wanderer show up after he passed away. And if, like, I don't mean like, of course there are gonna be wanderers showing up after, but I mean like right after, and that would really hurt. That would really hurt. But okay, now that we've done this, I think I'm actually going to have Wandflower set up a nest for her baby. I think I'll sit her down here maybe. There is something over here eating it's just a bunny, So she can go ahead and set down her nest and collect up more of the smelly fruit. And I do think that Jacques is going to fall down, collect up some himself, and then help clean her a little bit. I mean, she likes the stench, but that also, I think it's just, you know, a little sign of affection. He's just caring for her, making sure she's okay. And then we have Raspberry and Dre here, who is completely oblivious to her, like, shy shuffling and everything, partly because he can't see how awkward she gets. I mean, he can hear her move around and hear her stutter when they talk to each other, but he can't see her blush. He can't see, like, her paws almost shaking whenever they talk to each other. She's so nervous around him now, and I find it kind of really adorable. It's really cute to me. But we're going to go ahead and send Raspberry and Dre down here. And I do need to look at his genetics. He does not have the best fertility. That is probably the worst thing. We need to have survived 50 days in order to get the slightly better fertility. That's the only thing. I mean, luckily Raspberry has way better fertility than he does, so there's still a chance of them having kiddos together, but she is being very careful, and I think she might even sit up here. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Raspberry. I think she's really happy about finding this trunk because it'll be a lot easier for her to keep an eye on Dre, who is going to start clearing out the grass around him, which is very helpful. But look at his big fan feather tail. That is just so gorgeous. You know, it makes me think of all the birds that I've been seeing recently. Where I am in Texas, there are lots of cardinals, lots of blue jays. We actually saw an American robin not long ago, and that made me so happy, especially since I actually recognized that it was a robin. And it's been a while since I've really studied a lot of birds and animals, although I'm kind of getting back into it, so it made me really happy. But we also have lovely little tanagers out here too. I forgot what specific kinds, but they're red like the cardinals, just they don't have the same patterns, and I think they're smaller. They're really pretty though. Sorry, seeing the tail got me, sent me into a little spiel about birds. Birds can be pretty interesting. They're also really pretty, really pretty, very unique. There's so many unique things about all the animals though. But okay, so we actually have a cute little baby that we get to look forward to, and I think I've already set up all of their genetics. Yep. Oh, she doesn't have something though. She has... See, I don't know about swimming tail. I mean, at the moment, I honestly don't really mind it. And I don't necessarily want to encourage medium tail, and that's because the next island is the jungle island, and we're not going to go there for a little while. I kind of want to stay and really enjoy and clear out this island before we go into any new one. So, herm. I think I can't even encourage the antlers though. I want to, but I can't because we have not done enough attacks, if I'm right. No, we haven't spent enough time in a cold climate. That's what it is. So I don't really know what I want to encourage. I mean, you know, we'll see. We'll give the first baby a chance, see what it is, see what they look like. And if I would like some more of our patterned nichelings back. So if we don't get any patterns on this one, maybe I'll try and encourage her spots or something similar. So we'll have to see. And I do have my name list up, and I'm really excited to see what this baby will be named. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. But okay, let's go ahead and pass the turn. Aww, she's really cute. Cinco! Oh no! Both of your parents are passed away, little one. And she's still such a little baby. That's not good. I think we're gonna send Jacques over here to keep an eye on his mother's youngest child and his littlest sister. And actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Mama Wandflower sit here and let's take a look at little Cinco. So Cinco, let's see, you do have blind eye recessive, which is not good. So I'm going to go ahead and put normal eyesight. And she unfortunately has not inherited nimble fingers, which does suck. I'm hoping that in the future we'll have more nimble fingers, and I'm not sure if I'll put it in her genetics just yet. I want to see if anybody else from their family has nimble fingers. I'll probably put it in there anyway because I kind of want their family line to be the ones with nimble fingers. But let's see. Otherwise, she's actually very healthy. She has A and F immunity. She does have lower fertility, which isn't the... Wait, you have stripes? What? She actually does have a pattern. It's just so hard to see. It's like her great-grandfather. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, no, great-grandfather? Would that be right? Actually, I don't think that's right at all. Because they weren't even related. This family, it has only... No, it is related. Okay, just a second. Okay. Grandfather, not great-grandfather. That confused me. I confused myself. But wow, she does have stripes! Okay, so she did get a pattern. It's just nearly impossible to see it. Wait, does Jacques have it? Jacques, wait! Jacques has stripes? What? Since when? Wow, I honestly didn't expect that. What? I thought he was just a solid color nicheling the entire time. So I guess she inherited her father's look. Okay, that happened. That's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and rename her. The first name I saw was Pistachio, so that's kind of cute. I don't know if we've used that one before. There's a good chance that we have. I'm pretty sure we have, but we'll go ahead and we'll name her Pistachio. No, it's Pistachio. We'll name her Pistachio, and we're going to let these guys breed. I'm actually going to have Jacques do it because she wants to be able to collect the smelly fruit, her beloved smelly fruit. So we're going to let her do that. And then let's see. It looks like there's a bunny over here. Can Fexinara get it? I think she'll go after it. There we go. And she and Shrino are definitely getting along, and he's trying to dig up roots for her, and he's just very chipper, asking about like all of her hunting techniques and like what she likes about the island, if she has any favorite colors, and her favorite color is probably golden. No, I think her favorite color would be like bright green, like his eyes. So he's already winning her over. Maybe because he's just gifted with the perfect color. I don't know. With the perfect color for eyes for her. But she really does like bright, almost emerald green. I don't know why, but I think that fits her. And then we have Raspberry and Dre. And I think her... I mean... We're going to have her do a little squawk here. And that actually led a bunny to us. And again, we're just trying to do that so we have a higher likelihood of the tail. But I think... she might have finally confessed her feelings to him. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to let them have a baby as well. So we're going to try to breed them. Breed! There we go, success! And they'll have their baby in another turn, but we're going to continue trying to clear out this area. And I actually need to have Raspberry try and run to the port so that she has a longer life. I really hope that we can find a nicheling for her to be with, because she's really, really pretty and she does carry on Lemon Drop's legacy. And so it would break my heart a little bit if she didn't get to like have at least one child, but we'll have to see. And Poisonberry is very attached to her brother Jaqua already, very scared and nervous about the world, so she's almost like another daughter to Wandflower, while also simultaneously being her sister-in-law, which is pretty interesting. But we're gonna go ahead and let's look at this next baby and see. Oh, he doesn't have no paw! Oh, that's awesome! Takuto! You know, he is really pretty. He is really pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, it's just, oh! You know, it kind of looks like scars. That's interesting. Maybe he poked himself with his claws, like, early on, and now he's got scars. Oh my gosh, he is pretty though, and he's got perfect eyesight, A and I immunity. Just check it real quick. No, she's A and A, so they can't have a kiddo. At least he has stripes. That's very, I mean, at least he has stripes that we can kind of see. I mean, a lot of our nichelings seem to have stripes, but they're nearly invisible, so you can't even tell. But he definitely is really, really pretty. I like how he looks. Let's see. Stickweed was the first name I saw. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I love these random names. They pop out of nowhere and they really seem to fit too. And he's got lovely brown eyes. Ah, he's pretty healthy. He's good. He's good. But okay. So, Fexinara is actually starting to get a little nervous about how far she's going, but also how fast the population is growing. So, before we send this little one, we're going to take a sniff and listen, and there's a couple of bunnies down this way, and then she's going to leap over to this bunny, and we'll leave the meat there for now. We're actually going to start sending, Poisonberry down this way, and we're going to have Shrino head over here as well. He's trying to help out, and he'll get us a bunny as well. Poisonberry is just trying to head over to the ports where she heard that it might make her sickness less painful. And I think that we're also going to have Fexinara and Shrino breed soon before she gets too old. And we have this wonderful little couple down here. These are probably going to be the longest living couple. And we do want to be careful, but I think Fexinara is looking at how fast everything's growing, and I think she's going to look around and try to pick out the healthiest pairing. And despite him despite his low fertility and being blind, he does have a few traits that really help fight against, you know, like certain things, like you know, we don't need to put normal eyes in hers. We have normal eyes in his. I don't know what I want to encourage. I really don't. I got distracted, but Fexinara might start trying to pick like 1 or 2 major breeding pairs, and then everyone is allowed to have at least 1 child. But she wants to start organizing a specific thing where it's just like 2, maybe 3 major breeding pairs that have a lot of babies. But I don't know how well she'll be able to do that now. We'll have to see. We had this lovely little lady, and I don't know if I'm going to let them have another kid, because they haven't been able to get as much fruit, and I'm kind of nervous about it. I think I'll go ahead and let them do it anyway. Let's see. She still has a couple days, so I think that he's going to clean the stench off her, and they'll try breeding again. Didn't look like it worked this time. And I think that Raspberry, she might try doing the call a little more, just seeing if there'd be anybody out there. And we're going to send Dre forward a little bit, and we'll send her forward. Oh my gosh, what a load of darkness right there. And you know what's funny? Wait. I don't know if he would actually be able to help. He wouldn't really. Let's see. I think she just wants to sit in one of these nests. But, oh no, she unwittingly left our portrait alone. I think she was so distracted by caring for her baby. So let's see, we're gonna let him try and swat this up, and then she's going to we're gonna have Shrino come back to rescue our portrait because we accidentally left him stranded. We should have moved him first. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pass the turn, and Raspberry, realizing what she's done, is fretting like crazy. She's extremely worried about Dre, so we're gonna pass the turn. She had an absolutely stunning child. Holy flippers, okay. And I think I'm gonna send Fexinara back this way, and we'll send Dre over here. Whoo, there we go. And I thought I saw something moving over here. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. In any case, our little Poisonberry is heading off, and I'm kind of afraid to send her on her own so far, but the ports could help her live longer. It's so much stress. It's so much stress. But I think after a little bit, after a little bit of being over here, I think that these guys are kind of ready to scoot a little closer to the rest of the tribe. And I'm not going to have Poisonberry get that bunny, even though it could be very helpful to us. And that's mostly because I want her to move closer to the port. So we might actually send Shrino all the way up here to do it. And he's kind of guarding his little sister, and when he comes back, we're going to have him and Fexinara breed. So Fexinara is trying to kind of encourage everybody to get closer to each other. And we're going to send Wandflower, and she's going to try and breed. We unfortunately do not have enough nesting material, which I did not expect. So we're going to send Dre. I think I'm actually going to send... You know, I really just hadn't thought of it. How strong are you? See, I think that Fexinara might be able to take down... Here we go. Oh, she wasn't able to take down enough. Let's see. We'll send Dre here. Just so he can maybe try gathering some grass. And we'll try again. Doesn't look like we're able to do anything, you guys. Let's have Poisonberry do like one last grab, and unfortunately we do not have enough for her to put down a nest. But she can go ahead and sit in this nest, so I guess we'll send her back for that one last move. And she does have another day after this, and that'll be her last baby. And I think we're gonna go ahead and sit her daughter Pistachio up here. Pistachio is very intrigued by the, I think she would be intrigued. I don't know why this suddenly hit me, but I feel like she definitely would be intrigued by the ancestors and investigating, and she makes me think of a little archaeologist. So I think she'd come up here and investigate the bones and investigate, which is kind of morbid, really, but she would investigate this area, and she's just very interested in her ancestors' history. And now that we've done that, we can go ahead and take a look at Rhiannon, who is beautiful. She unfortunately did not inherit her father's peacock tail, but she does have it in the recessive, which is nice. And we're going to go ahead and put normal eyesight in her genetics so we can fight against the bad blind eyes. And she does have both of her paws, which is really awesome. Of course she does, because her parents have both paws, but it's always nice when you don't have to worry about it. And she has C and F immunity, which means she can actually breed with stickweed, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and rename Rhiannon because she is gorgeous and needs a new name. So, I think we've already had a nicheling named this, though. That's because the first name I saw was Peach, but I think we've already had a nicheling named Peach, so I need to go through the names again and see. If we haven't, then the next baby will be named Peach, you guys. I'm sorry if we didn't have one named Peach, but I just saw another name right after that that I think really fits her, and it's Pepperroot. So we're going to name her Pepperroot, and I think that really fits her fiery look, and she also has beautiful silver/white stripes, and those always look kind of mystic to me. You know, it makes me think of like spirits. Makes me think of Spirit Rose. Oh, but she had like red stripes. She had a mask, actually. She's scary looking. But we can go ahead and... Do I want to be nice to you guys and show you the last baby, or do I want to wait for the next turn? I don't know. Do I feel like being nice? Nah, I don't feel like being nice, you guys. We're gonna have to wait to see that baby until the next episode. But alright, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I want to thank you all for watching. But I gotta be bopping on out of here, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!